Hello and welcome back to Walton Hersham. It is the playoffs, it is crunch time, semi-final against Northwood. George, I suppose we have to address what happened on Saturday. The league title so close to winning it, and then at the last second, football, eh?
Yeah, that is just football. You get the ups and downs, and obviously 90th minute equaliser put us where we are today. But obviously second in the league at the end of a great season, first time in a step four under ownership. So the boys have still performed absolutely excellently. Obviously playing fifth in the league, Northwood today at home. Already got a big crowd behind us, and it's only getting bigger. And I'm just hoping the boys are, firing and ready to go today after Saturday's setback.
Yeah, and it's the old cliche, isn't it, George? The playoffs are a lottery. We played Northwood 3 times this year. We've beaten them by 1 goal on each occasion, and every game has been tough. We know tonight it's going to be no exception. Hopefully the boys can go out there and really put on a show and impress the fans tonight. And we play in the final on Sunday, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for this. Let's go. Come on, the Swans.
There we go. We go straight into the team lineups.
Yet another unchanged lineup for the Swans. Liam Allen in goal with a full-back pairing of Harry Mills and Joe Pratley-Jones. Centre-back pairing of Mitch Goff and Joe Hicks. 3 in midfield of Arsene Oikai, Teo Kurtaran and Alex Kelly. And a front 3 of Eddie Simon, John Gilbert and Jordan Adiemi on the bench. It's Daryl Shaw, Torian Roberts, Dom Ogan, Jacob Munting and Ollie Twum.
Harry Mills wins the header. It's into Alex Kelly, who's got a bit of space to turn.
Can't quite thread it through.
Oh, but Eddie Simon might get that!
And Eddie Simon rounds the keeper! And it's just about saved. Oh my goodness me, that was a brilliant chance. But that didn't come to anything.
Harry Mills just falls over his feet. There's a chance for a cross.
So Tote puts the ball in. There's a chance for Northwood here, and they shoot, and it's in. Northwood have the lead inside 4 minutes.
It's a brilliant finish, to be fair to him. It was a Tote on the left who fed it into him.
Yeah.
Low cross into his feet. He spun and he's found that bottom right corner brilliantly, to be fair to him.
It was the first opportunity of the game for Northwood, their first attack, and they found the net with it. The Swans find themselves 1-0 down again.
We scored one on the weekend against Thatcham.
So
PJ.
Flat throw in, but headed out at the near post. Northwood man goes down.
Joe Hicks back to Jordan Adiemi. Jordan's left foot!
It was a good attempt. He certainly had the power on it.
Got
Just
a
didn't
real
quite
good
have the
connection with it.
accuracy to get it round McCorkle, and it was straight down his throat in the end.
Teo. Oh, it's great ball!
On Eddie Simon! Oh my goodness me! You'd have put your house on him scoring that, but McCorkle got down well to block that.
Mitchell Goff on it.
You can feel the tension in the air. There's a tangible unease about the place as Mitchell Goff goes in search of Eddie Simon, who is through again! Oh my goodness me, it was another chance and it's just gone begging. A brilliant ball from Mitchell Goff through to Eddie Simon, but he couldn't quite keep his shot down. It's Teo Kurtaran's over this. Mitchell Goff is at the back post.
Teo into a
Goes
shot.
towards Joe
Mitch!
Hicks. Mitchell Goff! There we go! The Swans are right back in this!
Come on, boys.
And as I said, who else is it going to be? Teo Kurtaran to Mitchell Goff. 1-0. Game on! The Swans will play it nicely out from the back. Oh, will they? It's a loose ball from Arsene Oikai.
Yeah, Teo needs to cover on this side.
Kojo Corral is with it. Stacey now puts a ball in towards the back stick. Tote is there.
Oh my God.
And 50p head at the back of the back stick there. That bounced right off his noggin. Northwood skipper Luke Tingy over this one again. Heaves that in. It's one. Kojo Corral can get a shot away here. He does. I think it might have taken a deflection there, perhaps. Whether or not it actually ends up on Mitchell Goff's head is another question, but it will go in his direction towards the back stick.
Alex Kelly! It's off the bar! Eddie!
Oh, my goodness me.
Was that Kelly in there?
It was Kelly in there, the number 8. And as you can see, the Northwood keeper, if you just take 10-15 seconds out of every
He has given it straight back to us, though.
I know, but it's just...
Oh, gorgeous ball. John Gilbert, a bit of space to move into.
He's got runners. Alex Kelly is over. Can he go through on goal? He's got the beating of his man, Alex Kelly! It's out for a corner. It was an identical position to where he scored that fantastic goal against Basingstoke earlier in the month.
In it goes. Back out to him.
Can he swing a ball in? This place just goes quiet. John Gilbert parried. Penalty! Yes! Come on! This is absolutely huge, and Harry Mills begins his walk from the halfway line. This is absolutely massive. Harry Mills to put the Swans in front in the playoff semi-final. 10 minutes to play. How are your nerves? Mills, he steps up. And scores! And you can hear that roar, how much that means. Swung in by Jackson. It's a testing ball, headed away. And that's full time! It's a huge comeback from the Swans. Here with today's Hagley West man of the match and man of the moment, Harry Mills. It was another tough game for the Swans. We played Northwood 3 times already this season. All games were settled by a goal. The 4th time today, again settled by a goal. Another tough game. How was that from your perspective?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't think I personally had a good game per se. Didn't keep the ball well enough, I'd say. I thought the boys at the back, the rest of them, Joe, Mitch and PJ was outstanding really. But it's always tough against them because they are just going to sit in, they are just going to make it difficult, and especially when they get that early goal, it's just a bit of a kick in the teeth. But again, when you're at home in front of our fans like that, no doubt, never in doubt, we'll come back. And if you get one in the first half, we know we're going to kick on. Yeah,
and how was it going 1-0 down? Because we obviously went 1-0 down to them at home back in September. We went 1-0 down, I think it was at the start of, well, it was towards the midway of the first half, I think it was a penalty, and obviously Joe got sent off in the second half. How was that from our perspective, having to play from behind again, which we've done a lot this season?
Yeah, that's the thing. We've done it a few times with these guys, but then we've done it. This is probably the most I've ever gone 1-0 down and had to come back in a season. We've done it loads of times, but again, it kind of happens the way you play. It's a bit risky here and there, but again, like the belief in the dressing room is never in doubt ever, especially if it's an early one. It's like we've got loads of time to come back in and kick on.
Yeah, and your penalty, I'm not sure how many that is this season or last season, but you seem to be on quite a scoring run. Was there ever any doubt in your mind that wasn't going to hit the back of the net?
Nah, never in doubt. Never in doubt. As soon as we got the penalty, I knew I'd start walking up to it. They tried to give a bit of jip to Alex, but he took it all luckily. But then, yeah, once I stepped up, the keeper dived really early, to be fair. So, yeah, more than happy to just put it away.
Yeah, finally looking ahead to Sunday, which is the big one, the prospect of 2,500 people and a chance at a 3rd straight promotion. How are you feeling personally about that and the opportunity?
Very confident. When you got that dressing room and the way we play, very confident. But again, it is one of those things. It is a final. It is a one-off game. So we just got to keep our heads, almost have ice in the veins really, and just kick on really.
Yeah. Cheers.
Nice one.
Here with the manager Scott Harris following that 2-1 win. Now again, like we've seen in a lot of home games recently, it was Swans domination, certainly on the ball, but we were really made to work for that win today.
Yeah, nothing we didn't expect. That's 4 times now we've played Northwood this season. Every one of them 1-goal games. Really well drilled team, really well drilled. And no matter how much you know you're going to come up against that, it's pretty tough to come up with too much away from what we usually do in order to try and break it down. We just got to trust what we do, and eventually, well, I say eventually, a lot of our chances were actually early on in the game, but eventually you will open teams up through sheer patience, and it become a little bit of a challenge to our patience in the second half there. And thankfully we got a penalty with, I don't know how long to go, 10 minutes, something like that.
8 minutes, yeah.
I don't know. It looked a big scramble in the box. I don't really quite know whether Teo was cleanly brought down or
we
what.
We saw it in the replay. It looked stonewall. To be fair,
yeah. So again, we've got a guy there that's got all the calmness in the world to step up and do that in front of a lot of people and a lot of pressure. As well, when you bring in the reaction after Saturday and the fact that we had some late drama, a lot of late drama obviously in that game. it's a big pressure situation that for Millsy to step up and do that, and fair play to him.
Yeah, obviously today was just another win really as it goes. I know that people are excited and kids running on the pitch again at full time, which obviously we've said many times we don't condone. Until we win something, people should be staying off the pitch, but I guess that's kids. But more importantly, a prospect of filling this place out, 2,500 people, and securing a third straight promotion on Sunday.
Yeah, I just found out it looks like it's Hamworth Villa.
It is,
I had a feeling it would be all along. Just seems written in the stars when you've got a friend managing another team.
And the next Walton manager actually as well.
Yeah. Unbelievable from Simon and the guys to have steered Hamworth right up to the final fence like this, because they've had a lot to deal with through the season, a lot of injuries, a lot of people unavailable to him, and he's clawed his way there. And the run they've been on in the last couple of months, definitely a form team, definitely the form team outside of us and Basingstoke, that's for sure. And they've already won here this season, so they're not turning up with bad memories of being here in a previous league game like maybe Northwood would have done. But yeah, all on the day, innit? It's all on the day. It's no longer the Isthmian South Central League. It's a cup final, and bounce of a ball here, a decision there, anything can happen. And yes, we're confident to play on our own surface. I think we've earned that by finishing second, and we will obviously have the majority of the backing in the attendance. But I think Simon and his team thrive on that kind of thing. They've already been into the Lions' Den recently and won at Basingstoke, which seemed like it had done us a big favour at the time. Well, it did, but yeah, they'll be looking forward to it. He will have them ready, and I can promise you we'll be ready.
Yeah. On a personal note for you and obviously Bill, we obviously didn't get it done in the regular season, but how mouth-watering is the prospect of having 2,500 people here to watch the Swans, a number that no team in this league will have probably ever seen?
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I don't know how many was here tonight. It felt like probably four figures again. And I'm sure Hamworth being local and like you say, a few links between the two clubs and people that have worked here previously, there'll certainly be a lot of interest in it, and hopefully the weather's kind and it will bring everybody out. And as always, I hope we can put on a show, entertain and win.
Yeah. Another win for the Swans, but this just isn't another normal win. The Swans are into the final and will have the chance to go for a third straight promotion in front of a home crowd. This Sunday, 3 p.m, we will see you guys there.